Alright, this is my first winter video. I'm not used to doing any of these, so I'm just gonna try this. I know what I'm talking about, but I'm not sure how to work it. So, if you would notice, this is as of August 11th. This is today, depending on when you're viewing it. And you'll notice this isn't even a La Nina. It's developing, but it's taking forever to develop. Then you have cold waters northwest of Hawaii, and you have a positive PDO. Now, if you look here, this is a tripole showing signs of developing. It is August 11th though, so it could change, but if it continues this path, we will have a tripole signaling a very negative NAO and AO, North Atlantic Oscillation and Atlantic Oscillation. If we had, just say this tripole stayed on its current path, and just say we're in November, the sea surface temperatures are still looking the same, but the PDO has intensified and the La Nina has slightly intensified to a very weak La Nina. The jet stream would be going into Canada, down in the Gulf of Mexico, and up the eastern seaboard. Yeah, up the eastern seaboard. Let's just leave it. Just leave it like that. And since you have this tripole right here, that promotes Greenland blocking, which would put a blocking high up here, causing whatever storms that do form in the Gulf of Mexico, they will travel up the eastern seaboard, and they will be blocked because of the blocking high pressure. Now, if this were to happen, the storm would begin a process of bombogenesis, which would promote rapid intensification as it is slowly moving up the coast, dumping lots of snow, I would say, northwest of the I-95 corridor. That would span from Philadelphia, which is where I am, all the way up near Boston. So, also, the fact that solar activity has been lowering, there are five sunspots currently, which the sun has already went blank at the beginning of August and has gone blank twice in June. I'm thinking the sun will go blank again. And now back to this. If you have a blank sun in winter, that will cool down Earth's atmosphere, causing whatever cold air that does develop, it will be potent, moving into the east coast. I'm thinking that the cold will be more like the cold 2009 and 10. Not very cold, but cold enough to promote snow, which is 32 degrees or below Fahrenheit. And I'll think that you will have lots of moisture. I know it's a La Nina, it doesn't usually promote that, and the polar jet stream is usually more active, but if the polar jet stream is dipping down into the Gulf of Mexico and rising back up with the subtropical jet stream merging with the polar jet stream, I'm thinking you will still get big time nor'easters. This is August. I might release another video on Monday. I might do this more and more because that's when the sea surface temperature global maps come out. Also, one last thing, let me just get rid of all this right here. See this La Nina right here? It has been maintaining this amount of strength for the past few months. There is no sign that it will intensify any greater than it is now. It will probably be a weak La Nina. I'm probably gonna completely throw out the possibility of a moderate La Nina because the atmosphere keeps on showing positive and negative values. Positive means it's a La Nina. Negative means it's an El Nino. And it has been going back and forth, fighting with the ocean, and now the ocean is showing signs of giving up, giving us a potentially neutral ENSO. And what happens during a neutral ENSO is basically you just take the pattern of a weak La Nina, except for less tropical moisture. And that's what I'm leaning more towards right now is a neutral ENSO. But it may develop into a weak La Nina at best, but no moderate to strong La Nina. You can just basically take those possibilities and throw them out the window, because if you look right in this region below the ENSO region, you realize you still have warm waters there and warm waters here. If you go back and look at the temperatures, the sea surface temperatures of 2011, you'll notice that this entire region right here is very cold. Same with this region up here, right here and right there. It was very cold. Plus you had a negative PDO. This winter is the exact opposite. You have warm water surrounding the ENSO region, plus you have a tripole beginning to form in the Atlantic. No guarantee that it will continue the trend that it is on, but it is still a very high possibility. You have very strong warm waters south of Greenland, and you have a positive PDO that will promote a slightly colder than average winter for the East Coast. That is what I'm predicting. Slightly colder than normal winter for the East Coast. That's what I'm predicting now. It may change in a month from now. Who knows? But I'm sticking with this because the sea surface temperatures are just showing it. They are telling you right now that you are going to have a cold and snowy winter. So this has been Winter Discussion 2016-2017. I might release another one in a few days, maybe on Monday, because that's when more global analysis sea surface temperatures come out. Then as I get better at this, I'll release more high quality videos. And I'm sorry if this wasn't appealing to you. You can just hit this dislike button if you didn't like it. I'll try to fix what you didn't like about it. And this is how it's been. If you have any questions, comment down below. And see you next time.